guys, so welcome to Brands Hatch. This is the first time we've been back here for, what, 2 years?
2 years since we've been at Brands Hatch.
Yep.
About 4 months since we've been at a track in, at all.
Yeah, and literally 4 months since I've driven the car. Last time was Silverstone. It was running really well, but obviously we've done lots to the car since then. You've seen all the videos. We've put a new fiberglass boot on it. We've got Perspex windows. We've got the TPE inlet manifolds. And another new thing for all you guys, we now have merch. So yeah, if you would like to have one of our hoodies, they're really cozy. They come in a rainbow of colours. You'll probably see me wearing another one, a different colour tomorrow. Stevens is blue, this is blue, I like blue. So yeah, they are available on the Buy Me a Coffee page. They are, what are they? How much?
£35.
Yeah, so 35. That's including postage. A little bit of that goes towards our racing, but yeah, mostly it's just a nice hoodie for yourselves if something that's something you want.
Yeah. So turn around.
Yeah, okay.
It's got Wolftrax in the back, and then with a little logo on the front.
Yeah, they're really cozy. It's our first time wearing them, but they wash up really well. The colour is very bright.
Yeah.
So yeah, all good.
I haven't got oil stains on mine yet.
Yeah, he's been he's been determined to get his clothes dirty like usual. It is lunchtime. We did plan on filming this at lunchtime, so there was no noise. But I think we're running a bit behind, so they've cut lunch short clearly. That's the, what are they? Juniors going out right now. So what's happened today, we've done our practice. I was just getting used to the car again. Like I said, not driven it in a while, and it's my first time using the Cooler Works short shifter. We've got brand new tyres on. We've got, what are they, Toyo R8s? Triple 8s?
Triple 8Rs.
Yeah, so theirs are new for this year. So just getting used to them, seeing what how they run, how much they take to get up to temperature. But yeah, the car's running fine. I think the setup's all good. We haven't really changed much of setup wise since last year, like all the how it handles and stuff. So
yeah, no, it's just on our base setup really. So yeah, it'll be fine. Just been playing with tyre pressures, and yeah, that's about it. Just kind of keep the car running.
Yeah, so it's a completely different race this year because there's so many R53s. Last year there was 5, and usually there was only about 4 of us running. This year, this race, there's 10 of us. So it's going to be for interesting racing with that many R53s.
That's just R53s. Obviously, you've got the R56s, and you've got the open class, and you've got the Coopers. So it's a really good grid.
Yeah.
Loads of people in R53s, which is great.
There's a lot of newcomers, like you just said.
Yeah.
So good to see how they drive, because obviously we kind of learned last year like how other people around us on the circuit drove. So we kind of know what their driving style is, but there's loads of new people now, so we've got to learn that as well. But yeah, so we've got 1 race this afternoon later on, and then 2 more tomorrow. Hopefully.
2 more tomorrow, yeah.
Hopefully, because we're on the truck racing championship. So if they have a big off, it might just stop the whole day, but hopefully not. So we'll see how we get on. We've got some new stickers on the car. So there's new sponsors for the championship this year. So we'll just do a little walk around to the car, show you how it looks right now, and we'll see you at the race. Race 1 didn't quite go to plan. I came off the start line and kind of almost went sideways because there was all that horrible dust all over the track from previous races. And where I was gridded up was right on dust. Coming down Park, whatever the hell the first corner is called, it was fine. Then going up into Druids, and it wasn't until it came down into Graham Clark's corner or whatever it's called, it just didn't feel the same as it did at quali. Yeah, obviously the tyres were cold and stuff, so I gave it a couple of more laps. But it just, something was up. Like, we noticed after qualifying, Stephen jacked up the car, that the drop link, front anti-roll bar drop link had come off. We reattached it, and we also put cable ties around it so it couldn't physically fall off. So I thought that had come off again because it was just handling differently. later on, so I was kind of like fighting that, and then later on in the race, the car just was getting slower, and it turns out after we came back in and we were allowed to take the bonnet off the car, we were still in Park Fermi at this point, but Stephen noticed the fan wasn't working. It just kept switching itself off, so currently he's rewiring that to be on permanently, so that won't happen again. But of course, because that was happening, the car was overheating and it was pulling power on me, so hence just going backwards. So at that point I was then right in front of the Coopers, and obviously going around some of the corners here, I don't want to be in their way because I don't want to spoil their races, so I'm watching them in my mirrors, and yeah, I just understeered off in the gravel at one point. So the bumper behind me just there is kind of in pieces, so that's my job tonight, is to kind of piece that back together, clean it and clean the wheels because they're covered in dust. So not the best result from race 1, but it is what it is. We'll get the car fixed tonight. We've managed to get another anti-roll bar drop link from someone else. Thank you to Lee for letting us borrow his, or we'll just give him one back the next race. We'll see how that goes. So we're not sure to leave it attached or not, because we think it might have actually been not attached during qualifying. So our consensus at the moment is to leave it off for race 2. If it feels terrible, come back in, maybe change it in a pit stop, I don't know, we'll see, we'll discuss that. And if it does feel terrible, change it, put it on for race 3. And if it doesn't, then it obviously was that, so we'll just leave it off for the race 3. So yeah, a little bit of work to do tonight, but nothing we can't fix.